I finally did it, guys, as a professional braider, someone who has been braiding other people, braiding my own hair for so long. I haven't been able to get into the wig area, and I decided to challenge myself by getting a wig for the first time. I haven't done it on anyone else, and I said, why not? Why am I shying away from trying on a wig? I should at least this year look different. And I decided to order this wig from AliExpress, and here I am trying doing my own thing. I'm not going to do it like the other girls who are going to give you a step by step. This is just my own kind of try and error process, and hope you'll get along with me as I get through to this process. This is how I comprehend and understand the easy way to go about as a beginner to install your wig. For you to do it, you don't have to go through all those complicated processes. Sometimes I discovered that it's quite difficult to cut off this lace on your own head. If you don't have a wig stand or a wig model, then you can do it on your own hand while you're trying to take it off. So that's what I did, and it worked for me that way, and I recommend that any other beginner should do the same. So that's it. As a beginner, I'm going to highly recommend that you use a very sharp scissors. Mine wasn't as very sharp, so if you use a very sharp scissors, it's going to take away all those little small frail ends from the lace as much as possible. I went along by using my Ghost Bond glue on my forehead. I decided to avoid the very edge of my hair because I'm really scared that it could pull. Some of my edges are really not that strong and they're quite frail, so I made sure that I went a little bit towards my forehead, and I dried it up with my dryer. Then I did the second application once more again so that it could give it a very solid hold once I place my wig on it. I'm using my rat tail comb to smoothen it down to make it flat and make sure that it spreads across evenly. Then I use low heat once more again with my dryer to dry it. When drying it, you notice that it becomes very sticky. That's what helps to enable it to bind easily with a wig. While placing it, you have to be very careful so that the strands of the hair doesn't go on the glue. If not, it's not going to look very clean and give it that really classic look, And as you place the wig, you have to make sure that you use a rat tail comb as well to comb it backward. In that way, it fastens it and binds it even way more better. As you can see, as I'm a beginner, I had not the wig band yet, so I'm using this traditional scarf. It serves the same purpose, so why not? I realized there was some extra lace hanging up, and here I am trying to take it off. Unfortunately, my scissors wasn't that sharp, so I had to go in again with my Ghost Bond glue to bind it down to make sure that it sticks down. And so that's it. At this point, I was just trying to cover up my mistake by using in some of my foundation that matches up close with my skin tone, and I went on with my Got2b spray as well in order to melt the remaining lace that didn't lay as flat as I wanted it to. Yeah, I recommend the Got2b spray highly. Thereafter, I decided to do a side part. I'm not really a middle part girly. And once again, the rat tail comb is going to do you justice. Make sure you get a rat tail comb if you want to start off with laying of the wigs, or wig installation is a must-have. I thought for once that wig installation was something very quick and easy to do, but it isn't. It's a lot of process after processes, and I was really in a rush at this point to go somewhere, and I realized it was going to take way more time than I had expected. I was supposed to make sure that the waves of this wig come out looking way more bump, but I left it as it is. And here I am using my foundation as well to go through the path to make sure that it matches with my skin tone, to give it that overall natural looking finishing. You know what I mean? Actually, the line is not really like pretty creep straight, but I can just manage it for today. As you can see, I'm really a beginner, my first time, and I think it's not looking that bad. The Wow Heat protectant is a must-have as well. It really brings this shine, and it really makes the hair to lay as flat and silky as possible. I sprayed that all over my hair, then I went with this wax stick as well. It helps to open up the line way more, so that when you're going in with your hot comb, it's going to give it that very slick flat look. As you can see here, do you see the difference? Oh la la, it's giving way more classic and elegance, and gives it a very more natural looking finish. You have to be very careful as a beginner while handling this hot comb, because it could burn, it could fry your ears for real. But the wax stick enables the process to go really quicker and smoother, and as you can see, the wig is laying properly with the help of this hot comb. So I really recommend that everyone should have this. And I went ahead to make a very natural looking hairline by taking out some of the little hair pieces, and I'm going to cut it. I really did not want to give it that acute look where it was going to look very obvious that there is some baby hair also. So I'm just making some of the hair along the edges to look shorter, so that when I slick it down with the wax stick, it's going to look very much natural, as though it's really my own hair. That, yeah, you know what I mean. So that's it. What do you guys think about my overall installation of this wig for the very first time? If you haven't checked out my other videos, I am into a lot of braiding as well, natural hair care. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Smash that like button so you don't want to miss out on my upcoming videos. I don't only do hairstyles on myself. You can check on my shorts, you'll notice that I do hairstyles for others as well, especially braiding hairstyles of all sorts. Here is the final look, guys. What do y'all think? Comment down below, give me your thoughts and opinions, and don't forget to share. And if you don't understand anything, watch again. Thank you.